Tonight, we've all been waiting for the start of a brand new NBA. Welcome, everyone, to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure you're as what's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, BA, that's...
Just for New Orleans. Jones comes in for C.J. McCollum, and Alvarado's subbed in for Murray. All right, let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on MP.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of anticipation for the rookie MP as he makes his NBA debut tonight. I caught up with him before the game and asked if he had any reflections on his journey here, and he said, I had to grow a lot as a player, not just in skills, but in my approach to the game. He told me that it's been a long journey to get here, but that it's just the first step in the best chapter yet.
Well, Allie, I know a lot of people are excited about MP's potential. And Grant, a look here at MP, this year's first-round draft pick. He grew up outside of Chicago, and what a moment for him to enjoy his first NBA minutes.
And you talked to MP about his time growing up, and he shared that he studied Jordan and the Bulls. It's a dream come true for him to step out onto an NBA court and try to follow those footsteps.
On the court for Chicago, Jalen Smith is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the point guard position. Pelicans trail by 12. Williamson, right side. Here's Misi, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Mr. Perfect gets the bucket.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And it's good. 2 points. 29 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Mr. Perfect, and he drives in, sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Pass to Alvarado from behind the arc. The shot, no good. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Chicago ahead, up by 12. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Chicago.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
Filling out the wings, it's McCollum and Jones. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Alvarado in at the 1. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Levine passes to Mr. Perfect. Second chance effort. And that one's no good. He's 5 of 7 in this one. And it's Jones with the ball for New Orleans. It's a 14-point game. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
Pass to Alvarado from the arc. Buzelis grabs the board. Bulls leading by 16. Giddey passes to Mr. Perfect. And they pick up 2. Mr. Perfect's got 14 points for the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
McCollum. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Well, he knows how to get the shot off at any time on that pick and roll. Natural instincts taking over, and the experience helping McCollum as well.
Pelicans have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Jones from outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 14. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Credit the plays they're calling for. Getting him right now some good shots.
McCollum finds Jones. McCollum outside. There's a screen by Robinson Earl. 3-pointer. And McCollum is good for 3. McCollum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's so hard defensively to stay after McCollum. He can be elusive, and then he can score from anywhere.
Mr. Perfect passes to Levine. They set the pick from deep. Giddey. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's the 3. Smith with the rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
That's good from Giddey. On the assist by Levine. Giddey's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
McCollum against Giddey. The shot. Shot's good by McCollum. McCollum's got 7 points in the game.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. And so it's Chicago continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K action in just a moment.
Please direct your attention to center court.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe 2 of me.
Now that is a scary... And it's time now for the best part of the show. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes... A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Mr. Perfect shot is off. Pelicans trail by 14. On the court for Chicago. Williams and Vucevic are inside. White and Levine are out on the wings. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the point. Vucevic, a screen on Murray. On the take. And that one drops for him. 18 points for him.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
McCollum outside. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Levine can't hit.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Bulls leading by 16. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Williamson. And they double up Williamson. Here's Misi. And here's Murray. The 3 ball.
2 minutes remaining.
Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Mr. Perfect, and it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Mr. Perfect's got 4 points this quarter. Pelicans trail by 18. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Messi. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And New Orleans making a change here. Jones is checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Williams. Outside Levine. He drops it from range. Levine's got his first 3 points of the game.
And we've watched it for years, the floor-stretching ability of Levine.
For Chicago, Smith, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Gordon Tucker comes in for Levine. And it's Josh Giddey in for Ball. Back to Alvarado to snap the cold streak. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 9 rebounds now. Outside Gordon Tucker to the inside. Here's Mr. Perfect. Yep, count it. Mr. Perfect's got 22.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. Smith passes to Mr. Perfect. Chicago shooting their second and third shots at the line here. He misses the free throw. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Greg.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Robinson Earl's checked in for Williamson. Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Jones. Sinks it from distance. White's got 14 points for the game.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
McCollum's shot is off. Drives to the hoop. Jones with some nice D. And so it's Chicago with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. And they're doing everything they can to put this game away before the final buzzer set. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Murray runs the point with Jones flanking him. Trey Murphy out there with Jeremiah Robinson Earl. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. That's the Pelicans 5. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
The deep 3 from Murray. And it's Chicago with a board. On the wing, Levine. Here's Mr. Perfect. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Jones feels it out. Back to Ingram. Chicago with a rebound. Smith's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Out to the right wing. Levine with a screen on Murray. Mr. Perfect shot is off. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Jones. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Brent, Herb Jones looks like he might be the next elite perimeter defender.
Well, he's been amazing in the early part of his career. He closes out his space so well on people, in control and balanced, able to catch guys' first move. He is asked to guard the primary offensive wing on a nightly basis, and Herb Jones is up to the challenge.
DeSumo, he's checked in for Chicago. Shots blocked!
Well, Murray timing that one right, and with that 6'10 wingspan, he can get to it.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. A shot from the mid-range. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Mr. Perfect's got 12 points here in the second half. Outside Murray. Takes it inside. And it's Kitty with a rebound. The Bulls have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And Ingram with the block.
Ingram has that length to still be an effective shot blocker.
Murray from outside. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Murray's got 21.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Mr. Perfect gets the bucket.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Ingram with the ball. There's the drive. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Outside Jones. Pass to Ingram. Now here's Murray. Launches it. And Mr. Perfect pulls it down. The Bulls have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Driving to the basket. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Murray finds Ingram. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, BA, a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. To the paint. Here's Horton Tucker. And the layup is good off the glass.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Murray. Smith with the rebound.
Well, the D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Mr. Perfect.
Well, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's Giddey. And again, it's Chicago.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. Pass to Terry. To the middle. Here's Mr. Perfect. Got it. Mr. Perfect's got 34.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Williamson right side. Clock at 6. Williamson is double. And here's Ingram outside. That shot, no good. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long, everybody.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your...
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Good win. Let's keep it going.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
Makes sense.
Look, I'm